Unity is good, but it's not the ultimate good. There are values and principles that are even more important than unity. And so, even though it would be lovely if we all could gather around a bonfire and sing "Kumbaya, my Lord," together, sometimes it is necessary to break the unity in order to achieve a higher good. As Americans, we must remember that the most defining moments in US history were also the most divisive. From the very beginning of our country and the Revolutionary War itself, our people had split loyalties. Where a husband was a royalist and believed King George to be a God's anointed ruler, his wife oftentimes supported the ideas of independence and self-determination. As a matter of fact, the very act of separating or cutting ourselves from the United Kingdom was an act of division and disunity. And when the original colonies came together, they were not at all of the same mind, and their unity was just an idea, or better yet, an ideal. Not even 100 years later, we experience another pivotal and very divisive moment in our history. Half of the country believed that every human deserved the same freedom, respect, and dignity, while the other half was perfectly content to treat the people of darker skin color as cattle or property rather than human beings. Their deeply held religious beliefs justified slavery as truly biblical and God-ordained social order. The civil rights movement was also a defining and dividing experience in the life of our nation. Some of you may even remember those turbulent years yourselves. In some ways, the civil rights ideas still continue to divide us 60 years later. Even though the voice of Dr. King was brutally silenced, the long arc of the moral universe bends towards justice, still dividing families and churches alike. And when 10 years ago, the Supreme Court made same-sex legal in all 50 states, it did not bring unity to our nation either. Until this day, two sides of the debate keep quoting Bible passages to support their opposing views. One side, in order to justify exclusion, the other side to make the rights and privileges of marriage available to all loving couples. Some of the quotes and arguments were exactly the same as those used in 1967 when interracial marriage was finally legalized throughout the US. The issue of immigration and how we are to treat those who seek safety and prosperity within our borders divides us today with an intensity that is growing every day. While undocumented immigrants are kidnapped from their places of employment and sent to foreign prison camps or to the brand new alligator Alcatraz, the soul and the character of our country is being defined not in agreement, but through very passionate disagreements and divisions. From July 4th, 1776 until now, we have somehow been lucky to end up on the right side of history. Every time we face a divisive question, We miraculously sided up eventually with the more expansive, more inclusive, and more just voices of those ferocious debates and divisions of the past. As Christians, we are surprised when Jesus says that he has come to set the earth on fire, or that he has come to cause division instead of peace and unity. But Jesus knew that every time an important moral question is raised, like, for example, should women be allowed to vote, it will divide households, neighborhoods, and even churches. People will stop talking to you when you stand up for the rights of our transgender siblings. You will lose friends when you condemn the sadistic and cruel treatment of our undocumented sisters and brothers. Perhaps even someone you have known for ages, since grade school, will block you on social media just because of what you stand for. But that's okay. Jesus expects us to take sides. Jesus desires us to be on fire for what is just and right. Because unity is good, but it's not the ultimate good. Amen. It is wonderful that you and I keep bending forward the arc of moral universe together. Thank you for keeping me company in this important spiritual enterprise. If you enjoy my short reflections, please leave a like symbol under this video, maybe put a comment or question, and make sure that you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you, and may God continue to bless us every single day.